Hello everyone, how it is going? Long time no see. I didn't post a video for like 2 weeks and I'm so sorry for that. I was sick, I couldn't really get out of the bed for several days and I was coughing and sniffing, and yeah, I know I let you down, so I apologize. But we have some very interesting news, to be honest, and it could happen that in October we will go up. Now, obviously this is not a big statement, a guarantee, or anything which you should put your money on, but I do have some educated guesses here what could happen in October, after which we will probably go down. But until then, we might be able to make some profits. So let's see what is going on in the world and how we can profit from that. So before we go into the Elrond part, because that is what I'm going to buy, that is where I want to make my profit, it is also important to check Bitcoin. And as you can see, Bitcoin is attacking the resistance line of this downtrend. What could that mean? It could mean that if it breaks out, which it already tried a couple of times, and as you can see on this very narrow triangle now, it is going to be a make it or break it type of thing, which could mean that we will break out of this downtrend and we will have some kind of a, let's say, pump, maybe back to the 30s. I don't know, maybe just above 25. In the meantime, the altcoins will rally a bit. They will make a 50, 100%. Who knows? I'm just guessing here, so be careful. And then we will probably get some very bad news from the financial world, and yeah, it could happen that we will go down again. Now, we didn't see capitulation yet. I mean, we've seen some here, obviously, but we didn't see this max pain, or the pain was just so long that we didn't notice. However, we know a couple of things. One is that Germany will print 200 billion euros as an energy bailout. Now, as you know, this is going to be an inflation trigger point. They already are at 10.9%, highest in the last 70 years. The inflation is as high as in World War II, but they still decided to print out these 200 billion euros to bail out companies. Obviously, these are the big companies who are close to the government, and yeah, since they paid the campaign, it is only right to bail them out in these hard times. On the other hand, off the narrow sea, there is Bank of England, who announced that they are going to print out 65 billion English pounds. Again, this is a quantitative easing, which means that they will use it to bail out people and companies. Mostly companies. In this energy crisis, they need to have everybody so they can pay the bills. Now, there is a very strange synergy here, but we will talk about that just a bit later. Now, why I think that this is a good time to buy and when I think we should sell? Well, it is quite easy. October is usually a good month for Bitcoin, and right now we are facing a couple of things which will come up end of October, beginning of November. First, I would like to start with X Day. Obviously, you know about that. I'm going to be there and I will report about that. And this is a pretty big event for the Elrond network because this is the first conference and they say there will be huge announcements. Just for reference, Ellie here made a very good post about CZ from Binance meeting the research minister of Romania. After a couple of days or maybe weeks, Beniminku also met the same minister. And in the meantime, Binance became the biggest staking provider for Elrond. Now, there is a pattern here, and I agree with Ellie, this is something which we should follow closely because it could happen that Elrond will pump in the upcoming weeks. Now, will that mean that it could just depeg from the crypto market and it will alone pump into the skies, into the high prices, and everybody is going to be rich who holds Elrond? I don't think so. However, I do expect some volatility incoming, and that will be in the next 2 to 3 weeks until the conference, let's say. And why I think that it will be a good thing to take some profits, maybe take back your capital at the conference or just before the conference? Well, it is pretty easy. It's because buy the rumor, sell the news. It has nothing to do how big the announcements will be. It has nothing to do with how big prophecies we will receive. It's just the simple trading mindset. It's what the big traders do, and that is what you also need to follow. The trend is your friend. Now let's go forward and discuss what other coins have pretty good chances of a pump in the upcoming 2-3 weeks. Cantina Royale. And let me explain you why. As you know, right now Cantina Royale is in beta phase. The community engagement is quite good. There is a lot of tournaments, there are a lot of plays. I just saw a tweet where a guy has more than 8,000 kills in the game, which is fantastic, obviously. And they are also making some pretty good charities if you want to check them. It is the Help Victor Together for Victor. I am sure that everyone is already familiar with this. If you play Cantina Royale, just participate because it is going for a very good cause, and I am very happy to see that Cantina Royale matches and doubles the CRT tokens which people offer for Victor. So good for them. Congratulations for the team, and I'm very happy to see that. But why Cantina Royale would pump in the next couple of weeks? Well, it is on the roadmap, and let me show you. It's the official game release. Now, as you know, at the official game releases, at the alpha releases, that day or maybe the day after, usually the price of the tokens, the price of the shares, anything which has to do with any release in any market drops. Because some people are disappointed, there are some bugs, there are some corrective actions which need to be taken care of, and people just sell the tokens. More of that, it's again the buy the rumor, sell the news thing of the big money movers. As you can see, now we have the rumors, now we have the statement, the announcement that they are going to release end of October, the alpha game. And from here, I do expect some kind of a pump. I have no idea how much that will be, but probably it will go up if the market conditions will be in favor, let's say. Obviously, if Bitcoin and Ethereum crashes in the meantime, we won't really see any big pump, but if everything goes sideways, we don't have any crash, any big dump, and Germany, UK, and maybe the US will continue or start to print some money, bailing out the companies, helping inflation, pushing it a bit higher, then we will probably see some kind of a nice movements on the market. And that is why I think that Cantina Royale is one of the tokens which needs to be bought right now. Not financial advice, that is only what I'm doing. And as always, protect your capital. That is very important. Last one, which is very interesting, and I think the guys are just making tremendous efforts, is ZoidPay. As always, I'm a big fan of ZoidPay. As you can see, they already have this metaverse mall. Edward Onechi, he said, can you guess what this is? They said it looks like a clinic to me. There are some funny comments. Nevertheless, they are moving forward, as you probably heard in the podcast which I had with Edward 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. I will link in the description the chat. They are moving forward and they are making some very good progress, but they cannot announce them just yet because of the non-disclosure agreements with the Web2 companies. But basically what he said, that they are helping, or they are offering services to a lot of Web2 companies who want to dip their toes, let's say, into the metaverse, into Web3, who want to upgrade their technology using blockchain. And these are very important news and very important things which are happening in the background, and we will see what will be the result, obviously. So if I would have to summarize what is happening right now and what I am doing, I am buying Elrond. And for the simple fact, a lot of things are happening around Elrond right now. With CZ in Romania, with Binance becoming the biggest staking provider, with Beniminku again, with the minister, and the Minister of Research from Romania will also attend X-Day. Obviously, X-Day is coming up. There might be some announcements regarding Max. I have no idea, obviously, about the Maiar card, which is long overdue, I think, because we were promised that for some time, and I am sure that there is a grand plan, and they just need to fit the pieces together in the puzzle. However, X-Day might be a very good event for a big announcement, a big wave. And please remember, when we had the Maiar, not launchpad, the Maiar DEX, we were teased for 8 months, I think, or maybe more. And they knew from the start when will be the date of release. We were expecting it in June, and that happened on 4th of November, if I'm not mistaken, and everything was in the promo video. We just couldn't see it. So I am sure that this kind of planning, this kind of looking into the future and planning is not something which disappeared from the team. We just need to wait it out, because big announcements and big actions, they take time. What can you do? So if you want a trigger point, let's say, or a confirmation whether the altcoins will rally or not, watch Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes above this line, this resistance line of the trend line, and probably confirms and turns back around, this is the confirmation in this zone, actually, this zone here, that altcoins will start to rally. Obviously, this is not financial advice. This is an educated guess. I just can't know whether this is true or not. So please be careful with your money and invest only what you can lose. Thank you for watching. Hope this helped. And yeah, I am back. Next week, I'm going to have a very interesting video because there are some news upcoming on Elrond network and about myself, about my channel, and the location will be new as well. Take care.